Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In today's video is we're gonna learn about how to make a website using HTML and CSS in just your mobile device. So as you can see in here, I'm actually onto my local browser and I am onto the app that we're gonna use for today. So we have here the Coder Code Editor. So this is actually an app that you could use to go ahead and code. So here are some of its features. It is easy access to your files, local and remote. So you could find file sharing for that as FTP, WebDAV, Dropbox, other apps for files onto your local files. You could code on the go, be productive anywhere and anytime. Since this is just onto your mobile phone, you could bring it anywhere. And there are some tools as well that will let you code, syntax highlight, code auto completion, find and replace, function list, screen lock, custom extra key, and many more. So it has a lot to offer, and also there are a lot of reviews that will testify for this one. So here onto their details, it is a code editor for iPad and iPhone, and it does have many features including syntax highlighting, snippet manager, tab editing, find and replace code, editor theme, remote and local file connection, and many more. So with Coder Code, you can code anytime and anywhere, no matter if you're at your own desk or while on the go. So here are the features in here that it offers. So syntax highlighting, it supports more than 80 languages. So you have ActionScript 3, many more in here. We also have in here JS, the JSP JavaScript. Also we have Metapose, MySQL, and PDF. We also have PHP. We also have in here SQL, which are very famous onto some creations of websites. So I think this is very helpful. We have here the code autocomplete, code function list, access and manager Dropbox, built-in terminal, tab editing, extra keyboard with custom key, document picker, find and replace, previewer browser with view source function, editor theme, extra key, screen lock or manual and auto lock, extracting zip file, sophisticated file browser, iOS open and support, change file of folder permission, folder synchronization, uploading files, expandable editing space, Bluetooth keyboard support, and many more. We also have support multitasking for iPad and support editing files from working copy using drag and drop. So the newest features that it offers is support dark theme and compatibility with iOS 13. So as you can see, it has a rating of 4.5 here onto App Store. So we're gonna go ahead and delve into this deeper, and this is actually for ages 4 plus up, and it is number 21 onto the chart of developer tools. So the developer for this is Reni Mustika. So it supports language English, and the size for this is just 30.4 MB. So we're gonna go ahead and open this one so that will get redirected onto the app. So it has a release notes in here, and also you could follow them at Twitter at Coderaf for bugs report and getting updates, or suggest them with your ideas for the Coder improvement. So we're gonna click onto open Coder in here, and this is what it looks like. So as you can see in here, this is the main menu in here. So there is no file or folder actually as of the moment right now, but we could create in the bottom bar to create new one or photos, import and open the other apps files. So we have the plus button, this search button in here to search for files. Also this one in here so that you could find your file sharing. So should connect your device to Mac first to open, find your iOS. And we also have this one, or the online manual, so that we have some manual in here on what to do. So this is more like an overview onto what to do in here. So these buttons in here, or circle hotspots in the image, or has some information in here. So the file browsers, so these are the different file browsers in here that you can access. The editing space, this is what it looks like. So this one is a code snippet. So if you want to go ahead and view the code snippet, this one is the settings page, the preview the browser, so that you could preview this, the share file or save file, save this icon to manually save current changes you made on the file, the search button to find and replace, this one or the file name, this one to see the file properties, close current files, and list of open files, and here on the middle are the code. We could also unlock the screen in here so that this feature needs to be activated first from the settings page. Also the functions list, so that if you tap on this icon, it will display the list of available functions, symbols of currently open file, and back to file browser. So the extra keyboard that we have in here, so we have here the tab, so this icon will add a tab, this one will undo, redo. Also we have the numbers key to display numbers in a new row. We also have symbols key in here to display symbols in a new row with paging support, the custom key. So We also have this to add a new custom key in that row, and tracking ball to tap and drag this icon to move the cursor up and down, left and right, double tap and drag to select the code. So we have here this one as well to hide and back the keyboard. So you could also have the menu in here onto the coder manual so that you could view other options as well, like the file management and editing. So we should delve deeper also in here onto the overview first. So we also have this, the FTP or SFTP connection. So you could tap onto this to switch your project connection, the Dropbox connection in here, the cloud, or the WebDAV connection. So to connect to WebDAV or switch to that, you'll click onto that. This one to up one level, the home or project's home, the list of open files, and the multiple operation button. So you need to click onto this to start multiple file folder or operation. We have this one as well. We're in the path onto where to save your code, and this one as well, the file name, so that you could open the files in here. So going back here, so we have the manual already, and if we head onto this, the SSH, you could add in a host name, username, password, the port SSHK, and you could connect to that. So settings in here, so this is where you could access your local file, the editor screen lock mode. So this is what we mentioned earlier, you need to open that one, and then also we have here the dark mode. You could change the theme, or you could use the device setting in here for that. So going back, you could rate coder in here and follow them as well, and we'll head to editor in here so that we could go ahead and try to change the font in here, font size to small, medium, and big, syntax highlighting, code completion, extra keyboard, and keyboard shortcut, and you can just apply the changes for that one. And now to go ahead and start coding, so we could go ahead and store that one here onto the plus button in here to add in a new file or new folder. So if you have already a code that you have saved, you could just import them directly in here, but you could also create a new folder for that, or create a new file directly onto this plus button in here, and we could add in a file name. So we'll just leave it as code, click onto create, and then we'll just have to click onto this, and as you can see, it will gonna go ahead and start the first line of code. So we're gonna try to add in here an HTML code. Now as you can see in here, I have a code, so I just pasted the code that I have onto my computer in here. So this is just like a simple HTML code in here that we're gonna go ahead and say hello, or I have named it hello page in here, but it will just display a hello or a simple hello onto your local browser. Now we're gonna go ahead and preview this in here onto this icon to preview this onto your browser, and this is what it should look like. So as you can see, it is actually very easy since it has more like a live server that you could go ahead and just readjust immediately. So hello, welcome on this page. So we're gonna update that in here. Welcome to our page. So we're just gonna type in like that easily, so it could be done easily onto your fingertips. Since this is just done into phone, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick preview, and as you can see, it will go ahead and be headed directly onto the browser. And that's just basically it onto making a website using HTML and CSS in mobile, since this is also good with CSS. And if you think this has been helpful with you, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and we'll see you on our next video.